everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and I'm back here with my faith journal for this free faith journal course that I am running on my channel. I really do love the cover. So in this course we made a journal together and we gathered our supplies. Most recently we've been adding pieces to our pages after we came up with some I am statements, as we are replacing the negative self-talk and lies that run through our heads with words of wisdom, words of truth, words of life and encouragement. And now that the pages are pre-decorated, we are going to do our journaling. So I'm just going to add this journaling spot right here onto this ledger paper just to give it some extra structure. And so when I put the pen on this page, it's not going to go through to the other side. So I'm just going to add that here. And I think most of all the other pages I've already done an extra layer or done what's needed to be done to sturdy it up and have my writing not show through to the other side. So now is really the fun part for me anyway. For you, the fun part might have been the gathering. It might have been the decorating. Like, it's all fun for sure. But for me, the crux of journaling is about the actual writing on the page. So when it comes to this page here, what we're going to do basically is we're just going to go page by page. You can jump around as well if you want, but we're just going to fill in the pages with our own words now, our own writing in response to the I am statement. So these are kind of like journal prompts, ready-made journal prompts, just to write the things that you need to hear. So the first one is, for me, I am created by God. So what this speaks to me about is, I am not an accident. I am not a mistake. I am planned and designed by God with a purpose. So I believe I am here for a reason. And this combats the lies where I sometimes think that I am nothing, I'm worthless, I'm no one, that there's no reason for me to be here. So you can see here I'm doing dot points or star points. You can definitely write out full sentences if you want. You can write a whole paragraph, or you can just annotate the page. For me, that's what I'm doing for this one. For this one, I am made in the image of God. This one is about how a reminder that I am a masterpiece. I am God's handiwork. And I can love and appreciate my body and appearance, which a lot of us struggle with, right? A lot of us struggle with our bodies. A lot of us don't like the way we look. We don't like our features. But I have recently gone on a journey of trying to embrace how I am made. So this is how I am made, and even though by the world's standards it might not be beautiful, I am beautiful in God's eyes. I can move, walk, run, jump, dance, sing, create, and write. That is amazing, and I never want to take that for granted. Instead of beating up myself for how I look, I want to appreciate the fact that my body can do all of these things. So that's my little note for that one. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am beautiful. As beautiful as the stars and rainbows and flowers. I am not ugly. So this is me speaking truth to, a lie that I can tell myself. I also want to write my own, another phrase here. So I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am beautifully and powerfully made. So it's like, don't mess with me because I am made by God. And I'm talking about myself as well. Don't mess with me. Don't talk badly about myself. So I can even write that. Don't talk badly about myself. Don't put myself down. Because then I'm kind of, putting God down. I should write that over here. I am a representation of God, a 3D physical representation. So if I put myself down, being in the image of God, I'm putting God down. Honor God by honoring who He made me. Okay, my cat is just meowing. I'm just going to let him in. Hi, Keanu. Good boy. He was just sitting at my door, waiting. Okay, so this one. Hi, Keanu. Oh, really? I am chosen, I am called, I am wanted. So this time I'm going to write like a paragraph. Sometimes I feel neglected, left out, outcast, like I don't belong or fit in. Sometimes it feels like no one needs or wants or cares about me. See, I'm just being super honest here, right? I think we've all had these thoughts sometimes. But I can know I belong to God. I am His. I am part of His family. He loves me and welcomes me always. He created me because He wants me here. Okay, so that's an example of actually writing a proper paragraph. This one, I am never alone. This is a key one. God will never leave or forsake me. I can trust His promises, His word, what He says. I can trust Him. Now, I could write more, or I can leave this space to decorate later on. I don't have to fill in all the space. That's something I should mention. I'm just writing what's coming to me in the moment, and that's often what's going to be the most authentic and true. Sometimes I want to spend time reflecting before I write. Other times, and this is what this course is about, my art journal courses tend to be about, or all my art journals, my personal art journals tend to be about the real and the raw, getting it out in the moment. These capture a moment in time. It's not a well thought out, planned, perfectly designed pages and all the words thought out. No, that's not what this is. This is intuitive creating, just getting out whatever you want on the page to represent what you're trying to get at, and then putting the words down quickly, intuitively, and raw, real, that kind of thing. And that's why I'm kind of going quite fast, because I'm not letting my mind catch up. I'm not questioning, oh, do I share that? Oh, is that too much? Is that too vulnerable? Oh no, what if I need to sound more eloquent? What if I need to sound more beautiful and refined in my language? What if I need to write with cleaner, neater writing? Nope, I'm bypassing all of that with speed. By getting this down quickly, I'm capturing what is inside me right now on the page as it is. And that's where I find my journaling becomes the most authentic and true. And I've been learning that when I'm inspired, when I want to write, when I've got things to express, it's better for me to just get it down straight away. Because if I perfectly plan things out and try and take my time, what often happens is I either run out of time or I lose the energy. I lose the drive. I get it all done, and then it's like I need to stop, because either I've got to go to bed, or something comes up, or I've just lost, I become tired. And then what happens is I come back to it either the next day or a week later or a month later, and I've lost it all. I've lost the energy that the original emotions and thoughts had. I've lost that spark. And yeah, I can go back and fill it in, but it doesn't have that same in the moment feel, because I'm trying to go back to what it was like. So I've learned something that I want to do with my journaling is just do quick projects, like super small journals that I can fill in 1 hour, because that's going to get something really accurate and true out. Obviously I can have other projects where I do a bigger journal and, I go through it in different stages. But when it comes to, I've got one sort of thing I want to get out, that I want to wrestle with, I just want to do it in one session, because that's when it's going to reflect what's inside me the most. Okay, so I belong. That kind of ties in with this one here. But I want to write about this. Hang on. Can I? Yeah, that's stuck to that page. All right. So I want to say, like, I am part of the tapestry. I belong to the picture. A beautiful picture. I am a flower in a beautiful bunch of flowers. Again, I've got space here. I can leave that. Like, honestly, having some blank space is good. It lets the journal kind of breathe. But I can decorate that later. I can do more journaling later if I want. I am seen, I am heard, I am known. So I'm just switching over to voiceover here. This one is very close to my heart, very, very meaningful to me. It's one of my sort of core beliefs and my main message. And I know that for me, though, sometimes I can feel like I'm not seen, that I'm not heard, and I'm not known. Growing up, I wanted to be silent and invisible, and I just felt unworthy and unlovable. And it's been a big journey of mine to learn to have a voice, to learn to show up in the world, to learn to take up space and to be seen. So I've come a long way to even have a YouTube channel, for example, but I don't share my face, And maybe one of the reasons why is because of that still underlying thing of that desire to be invisible, or that fear of being seen, and that kind of thing. And yeah, I know that sometimes I can feel rejected by people, even when they don't mean to. For example, if I walk past someone and I go to say hello, but they just turn away, or something as simple as that. For me, that can feel super crushing. And in the end, though, I have to remind myself, well, they might have something else on their mind. It's not because they're necessarily a mean person or that they were rude in that moment. It literally could have been they actually didn't see me, or even if they did see me, they had to be somewhere else. They were busy, they were stressed. I have to remember that just because I can feel rejected by people and left out and outcast and like I don't belong or fit in, or things like that, that never, ever, ever changes the fact that I am seen, heard, and known. And this is why as well I always want to just give people the benefit of the doubt, and I hope that people can give me that same grace as well, because I know on occasions there would have been times throughout my life, probably daily, where I have rejected people through either not giving them enough time, or not smiling, or not doing something. And maybe it's because of my own insecurities, or maybe it's just because I'm stressed, or because I'm busy, or plain because I'm just in my own self-absorbed head sometimes. But it's never because I intentionally want anyone to feel like they're not seen or heard or known. But just as I can know that when I feel rejected by people, that I can give them grace, first of all, for them, but also give myself grace, knowing that that's not a reflection of me. Just because I might feel rejected in the moment, I am never rejected as a person. My image and worth, this is what this whole journal and course is about, comes from God. And I can know, this is hopefully what this journal is helping me with and helping you with as well, that no matter what happens in life, no matter how I am treated, no matter how I treat myself, if I can remember the constant, the truth, the encouragement, the comfort, the life-bringing truth, that no matter what, I am always seen, heard, known, and loved, then I can live out of that place. So yeah, that's a core message of mine, that I don't always do well. I kind of fail at it for myself every day. Every day I struggle with those feelings of needing to be silent, invisible, or feeling unlovable and all that kind of thing. And every day I fail at letting other people know that they are seen, loved, and known and heard. But I'm not going to just give up. That's not the aim here. It's just to be like, oh, well, if I'm going to fail every day, I should just not even try. No. Every single day I'm going to try again. And that's, it's another biblical principle. His mercies are afresh. They're new every day. We are given grace every day to try again. Yesterday does not determine our today or our tomorrow, right? So I just want to encourage you, if you have ever felt rejected, I'm with you. I have been there. I have felt that too. But let's give other people grace when we're felt rejected by other people. And let's give ourselves grace as well, knowing that the people who we felt rejected by, they are also so incredibly loved. So incredibly loved. And no matter how rejected we might feel, we are so incredibly loved as well. So that is that. I'm going to actually journal about that one at the off camera, because I want to fill up that page and go a bit deeper. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there for this video, just so you get the idea of what to do. Fill in all of the pages, and you can always come back to pages, leave some space to decorate later, but go through page by page and just add some journaling, even if it's just a little one sentence thing or a little annotation. Just jot something down about how your I am statement speaks to you, how it encourages you, how it can speak life into you, and yeah, have fun with that. And then I'll come back later on and we will pick up again, and I'll show you what I have done filling up all of these pages with my writing. And yeah, I really hope you get so much out of this course, and especially this message here. That's the one that really means a lot to me. So thank you so much for watching. I'll end this voiceover here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. A big special thank you to all my beautiful patrons who supported Willowbound Journals and this YouTube channel in June. If you'd like to become a patron where you get access to all my extra videos, including a journal making series each month, and depending on your tier, every printable from my Etsy shop or mail sent out to you in the post, you can become a patron by clicking the link below in the description box. By becoming a patron, you also get access to all of my members' videos. You can also just become a YouTube member if you want to support this channel by clicking the join button and selecting whichever tier suits you. You can become a member for as little as $1 per month, and every cent helps. So I am so thankful to all of you who support my YouTube channel and my creative dreams.